Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I am excited because am with the one, the only Fong Chua. He's the reason why I'm doing these daily videos.
I'm so sorry. I fully apologize for that.
You said to me once that you were challenged to do a daily video for a year. And then you turn around because I was so inspired, like, wow, it's great. Morris, you're gonna do it. Hide.
Well, I gotta say, you're doing a much better job than I did. Because when I was challenged to do one a day, I sat there going, how do I get out of this? Because I can't do one a day. And eventually, I settled for one a week. So I only did 52.
52?
So one a week for a whole year. You actually went on and did it for every single day. So congratulations on that. You're way farther ahead than I am. So good job.
Now you tell me. Actually, I think you remember you telling me that.
I did not leave that behind. You just chose not to listen to that part.
You hear that? Listen carefully to the details. You know what? I really thank you for that. Because of this video a day challenge, it has really grown me. And just for those who don't know my big picture, because I'm all about humor. Why is humor so beneficial? It's not just about put on YouTube and haha, that's funny, and then next. No, it's who we are and part of life. And since we had this talk, you mentioned do the video a day. And at the end of 1 year, I'm going to talk to this guy here because you are also a best-selling author.
Yep.
And he's going to help me write my book. From all these videos you see, this guy is going to add his magic so the magic will come into your home.
So you're on day what? You're on day 70 something right now?
As of my rated day videos, this video will probably be posted about a week or 2 weeks later, but as of today, I'm at day 92.
Oh, 92. So another 200 days from now, plus another, let's say, so 290 days from today,
yeah,
he will announce that he will be a best-selling author.
Yes. And because of you and doing all this, I'm excited because October, I'm going to BC to speak at an event.
Ooh, nice.
All right, enough about me. Enough about me. All right. Fong Chua, please let the people know who you are, what magic that you offer to this amazing world.
Well, thank you very much for that. I think just our preamble there kind of showcases what I've been doing and what I'm all about. Well, very quickly, I'm a best-selling author. I'm a business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and somebody a person who I love to be able to add value to other people, impact as many people as I can, like Morris here, like yourselves. And it's just something I really, really enjoy doing. And I just love to help people unlock their potential. So in a nutshell, that's what I do.
You hear that? Unlock people's potential. You, my friend, in my eyes, are a modern day Indiana Jones. He will dig out there and find the treasure and gold in you and bring out the best to make you shine. Because you have helped a lot of people become great speakers, best-selling authors, great success in investing, and right. You have such a plethora of tools and talents that you help people shine.
I ran from a lot of boulders too. just to get to where I am, I've done a lot of that.
Right. And because of his hard work, here we are, just in his neighborhood. We're at this beautiful lake at Summerside in Edmonton. Da, 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 da. Right? Don't worry, there's no sharks here. And because of your hard work and your dedication and your values, you have been such an icon and role model to so many people. And you said you've gone through boulders. So my question to you is this. There's got to be moments where you're like, oh God, I'm struggling. How has humor helped you push through those?
Well, first of all, I think that when things are down, when I'm stressed out, when I'm like down in the dumps, things aren't going my way, the one thing I love doing most, aside from being with family and loved ones,
Yeah.
and when I'm alone, I love to sit down, turn on the TV, and just listen to stand-up. Watch stand-up comedy or watch sitcoms or something, just to get me over that funk. Because the thing is, if you're unhappy, if you're depressed, if you're down in the dumps, the best cure for that is laughter. It gets you out of that mood. It gets you back into that positive mindset. Only if it's for a second, at least it gives you a break from that downness. So I love watching stand-up comedy. I love watching sitcoms. I love watching that kind of stuff. And it not only does it take me out of that mentality of
Right.
being sad or being let down, but it also gives me new ideas. It gives me new thoughts and gives me new things to consider and laugh about. And that's just rejuvenating. So it plays a great, great, great big impact in my life with humor. Humor is so important.
So humor is able to help you get new ideas?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like wow, like who would figure you'd think, I don't know myself, I'm guilty for it, is that, okay, I need to do this. I need to create my mind map. I need to create my vision board. I need to create my 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year goal list. And I gotta study, read this book and that book. And you bog you down, you feel heavy. And after 3 months, you're like, I haven't got anywhere.
Mhm.
And yet, watching humor seems counterproductive, but yet it helped you?
Oh yeah, definitely. It uplifts you, right? Now, the thing is, who here has gone to a seminar or a conference or a lecture, even lectures? Okay, very, very simple example. I'm sure a lot of us has either gone to a university lecture, a college lecture, and listened to the professor or whoever, or a teacher in high school, whatever it is. And you're like, oh, I'm bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
And they're either monotone, there's no expression, there's no energy, they're completely boring. And I guarantee you, you probably did not learn anything from that class.
Yeah. That the girl across the room there, she's pretty hot, and that shade of lipstick looks great on her.
But I can almost assure you that the stuff that you've learned in school or in lectures and stuff like that was because the professor or the lecturer or the teacher had a sense of humor, had energy. Okay, I can tell you right now, I still remember things about Russian history because of Animaniacs.
Sorry, Animaniacs?
Have you seen?
That's a cartoon.
I know, but if you go back and watch it, there's a lot of great lessons there. There's a lot of great historical lessons there. Okay? And the thing is, you actually remember some of those things because it's hysterical. They made it funny. They made it fun to learn. If you go back and think about other things that you learned because of your teacher being so funny, it's because they have that energy, because they have that sense of humor. So if that's true in your case, in my case, why would it not be true for you if you're doing a presentation? If you're talking to people, if you're teaching somebody to do certain things, if you add a little bit more humor in there, have that energy, people are going to remember it better.
Now you're talking about like doing knock knock jokes, or got my clown nose, or right? What kind of humor, right?
Well, not necessarily the whole prop stuff. However, I can share this with you. I think it was one of my close friends. He's a teacher, and the way he taught history was he would actually show up for the first day of class. So none of the students actually know what he looks like, but he would show up in full costume. And he would be sitting in the class and he would just start reciting certain transcripts or certain speeches from famous people. And people remember him because he did that on the very first day. Right? So props can be very effective if in the right spot. All right.
So showing up at a fancy restaurant for a Valentine's date in a clown outfit, Probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to make a big statement, then maybe. You want to go viral? Maybe that will work too.
That would be day number no.
What not to do?
Hi, officer. Those cuffs are quite nice. Wow. And because what it sounds like what I'm hearing is people don't remember because of the logic. They remember because of the emotional impact it has created in that person.
Exactly. So you actually remember things better if there's an emotional tie to it. And if that emotional tie is laughter and humor and you feel good,
Right.
then there's a better chance of you remembering something. Right? Now, the opposite is true. If you felt really bad about something, that will be something memorable as well, but it drags your energy down.
Yeah.
Right? But so you want your impact to be positive for people. You want your impact to be uplifting for people. So when you put in the energy, put in humor, it makes it more fun for people to learn.
Right.
Now, one of the best ways for me when I talk about real estate and what not to do and what you should be doing and what you should avoid are things like those scary stories that you hear all the time about, oh, if you're a landlord, you're gonna be dealing with broken toilets at 4 a.m. in the morning,
Smash walls.
The thing is that actually true? Maybe not. It's exaggeration,
right,
but it's humorous for some people. And they go, oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't want to do that. However, there's pros and cons and all that kind of stuff, so it's memorable. For me, I have a lot of like examples of things that went wrong in real estate, but it's memorable. And then if you are able to change that into something that's humorous or funny, then people go, oh, that is something funny. I'll look for that next time. Have you heard of the saying, if you smell cat urine or pet odors in the house, that's money?
I never. Okay, when I smell cat urine, is like, okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye. No, I don't want this place.
Well, the thing is, that's what most people think. They walk in, they smell, they leave, right? So guess what? You could buy those properties below market value. You can negotiate better. You can get them on a better deal, right? So that is the smell of money, because not everybody wants to deal with that.
So I should get some cats, take them to a house for sale. No, don't do that, right? So, and it's all a matter of perspective.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
If you take some of the worst things that's ever happened to you, and I'm going to take death and all that kind of stuff out of the equation.
Okay, good.
Because that's really bad, and that you can't find humor in that usually.
We're by a lake, and I don't want to experience that.
But some of the catastrophic things that happen to you that is not life-threatening,
yeah,
you may have felt really, really bad at the time. But if you retell that story now, you could probably find some humor in it. You could probably find some of the most ridiculous things about that story. And because of the way you tell it in a ridiculous way and the energy, it actually sounds funny.
And isn't that true? Because the problem with a lot of people nowadays is they relive that trauma of the past. And when you grab that needle onto that record and you scratch it and you redesign it on a humorous twist, then that trauma comes off, that stress comes off. And that is where you can literally leave that behind and continue living your life going forward.
Exactly. And usually in those moments, if you could find the humor in those situations, it's probably a great life lesson too. Here, I'll share another story for you.
I like stories.
So when I was younger, I used to compete in track.
Okay.
And my specialty was running the 80-meter hurdles. And I'm usually one of the fastest ones to finish that race. I've made it up to, this is back when I was in junior high and high school. Now, up to at the end of junior high, I've usually made it up to city finals, top 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So then I figured, I graduated high school.
Yeah.
I'll do hurdles again.
Okay.
For some reason or another, the coach did not tell me that the height of the hurdles from junior high to high school actually goes up by like a foot.
A foot.
So then I was not prepared for that at all. So I was lining up. Oh, first is that. So then I did not see the raised height until I was lining up at the start line. This is my first race.
Oh no.
And because junior boys for high school goes first. So they dragged out all the hurdles, and all of a sudden you see them raising all these hurdles up by a foot. And like, huh, that's interesting. I didn't prepare for that. Now, when you're running hurdles, you want to jump each hurdle with the same foot. You have a leading leg, right? So you have an odd number of steps in between each hurdle, and you go 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, right? So you're always leading with the same leg. So what happens when the hurdles go higher?
You take off a little bit faster and you land a little further.
You land a little closer.
Well, land a little closer
Because you're going up higher, and when you come down, you come go closer to your hurdle. Right? So then now your footing is completely off. Okay? They placed me on lane number 1. Bang! I'm off. Okay? First hurdle. Ooh, this is a little higher. Second hurdle. Oh, this is a little different. Uh-oh. My footing's a little off. You start to see me wobble. I'm going 4 strides, 5 strides. And then finally, by the 4th hurdle, I leaned over, and because I'm on lane number 1, there's nobody on this side, right? But on lane number 4, at hurdle number 4, there's this huge garbage can. It was a hollow garbage can, and you heard this bang, and you hear it vibrating throughout the entire stands. I went around the hurdle, kept on going. I came in 4th place, and then got disqualified from running out of my lane. Now, at the time, that sucked.
That was devastating.
At the time, it sucked. It was embarrassing. People were laughing and all that kind of stuff. I did not want to talk about it. I was down in the dumps. But now when I'm talking about it, it's hilarious. Like, when would you ever think that you're running a race and all of a sudden you hit a garbage can? Never. But it happened. It's funny. Even from my perspective, it's pretty funny.
You don't usually hear race and garbage can in the same line.
Exactly.
You don't.
However, what did that teach me? Hey, even though I ran out of line, I still came in 4th.
Yeah.
I still finished the race. So no matter what obstacles are in your way, you just have to keep on going. And you always, always, always finish strong. I don't care what happened at the beginning. I don't care what happened at the middle. You finish strong, no matter what it is.
Wow.
Right? So if you're going for a long distance run and you see your home and your finish line, do you start to slow down and go down right away? You bolt it, cross that finish line, and then you start to cool down.
Then you get the defibrillator.
Yeah, right? then you can do what you want. Right? But you can always find the humor in any situation.
So you see the humor and life lesson that came out of that.
Definitely.
That's incredible. Let's go to a break here, and you're going to see this amazing video about this guy right here. So I will see you right after this message.
But I always say to myself, when you are in this position, adversity, always say to yourself, why are you in that position? And you have to say also what you're going to do about it.
That is Fong Chua interviewing Olympic champion Bruni Surin, the infamous business lawyer George Ross, and legendary voice actor Jim Cummings. Not too long ago, he was just an engineer who felt that he had so much more to give and offer. Focusing on adding value and impacting others, he has built relationships all over the world and has connected with and learned from some of the most successful people on earth.
I think anyone that has an opportunity to work with Fong is setting themselves on the right path to achieve greatness.
Fong has become a real estate investor and a business entrepreneur. He is a best-selling author of the book series Make More, Work Less. He is an MC, a performer, spoken to hundreds in the United States and Canada, and shared a stage with others, like Shark Tank's Kevin Harrington. Fong Chua has a passion for teaching youth and giving back to the community through workshops and charity events. Through his video series, Make More Mind Bites, Fong Chua has given keys to success, interviewed many successful individuals, and has motivated, inspired, and mentored many more online.
He has made me expandable. He has made me achieve my goals in a shorter period of time and allowed me to condense time frames. My book would not have happened this year if it wasn't for him.
As a coach in real estate, business, and speaking, he thrives to find that fire inside each one of us and guides you to succeed. Now get ready because today is the day to unlock your potential. Please welcome Fong Chua.
Welcome back. Wasn't that amazing? Wow. Like meeting all these incredible people, spoke on a stage with like 5,000 plus people there, right? You have spoken to people all over the world. You are truly inspirational to me.
Thank you very much.
When I talk to some people and I mention your name, like, oh yeah, this guy, if you ever need, not if, just give this guy a call here. You will be so thankful. Is it about a book? Is it about speaking? Is it about a success plan? Is it about investing? If it's about, okay, if you're breathing and your heart beats, you fog a mirror, this is the guy you want to talk to. He will forever change your life. He's changing mine. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm so happy that I'm going to be speaking in BC for event. I'll be honest, I'm nervous because Friday night I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Wow.
I suck at it, but no, I don't suck. That's where I'm going to be a year down the road, be laughing at it, right? And then, a workshop on the Saturday. And then I believe Sunday there'll be a little wrap up as well.
Cool.
So,
Well, congratulations on that. That's going to be an amazing experience.
thank you.
I guarantee you're going to have a great time. And if anything, you're going to learn a lot from that experience.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a lot to share. And I'm sure you're going to have some videos about that experience.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And marketing. Oh yeah, marketing. Oh God. I remember I had the luxury and the pleasure of to introduce you for this one event you were at, and right away you're over there taking a picture there, video that, picture here, from behind here, because it's all about that marketing perspective, and you always think about the angles that not many people see. Just like with your hurdle story, right? Most of us will look at, oh God, he ran in a garbage can. What a loser! It's terrible.
You're bringing back such painful memories.
Yep, that's my son. No, right? But yet you took that and made it into a humorous and a powerful message, saying, no matter what you do in life, no matter what happens in life, if you keep pushing, you raise that bar. Don't matter how high it is, but if you keep going and never giving up, you will succeed.
Yeah, definitely.
And 4 is definitely a lot better than last place.
For sure. But even so, even if you're last place, guess what? You were there to compete.
Right.
You gave yourself a chance. You gave yourself an opportunity.
Right. Because
if you weren't even there, you wouldn't even have a chance.
I'd rather be the person saying, yep, I did that. There's the scar to prove it, opposed to sitting on a couch and I'm in my senior years and going, yep, look at those people on TV. Look at my friends that did this and that. They got memories. Opposed to having no memories at all. So, yeah, no, definitely get out there and try.
For sure. You got to go out there and do something. You got to go out there and take action. Go out there and try something new. Like one of the things that my coach always says to me is, when was the last time you did something new? And when you sit down and really think about it, you go, oh wow, it's been a while. And when was the last time you felt excited?
Right.
When you felt you were anticipating something? It was probably when you were about to do that something new. Now think about it. If you were to do something new every single day, either a new restaurant, a new way home for driving,
Right.
A different way of exercising, something new and different, that shocks your memory. It shocks your brain waves. It gives yourself a jolt and go, oh, I didn't do this before. This is different. And then your whole body language changes as well. And if it doesn't work out, guess what? It could be funny.
What I'm hearing is that little jolt, because too many of us get stuck in that rut. So this is kind of like, you hear this? This is like the magic pill to get you out of that rut. Try something new. Go to coffee shop. Yeah, I'll get my double. For those who don't know, that's 2 creams, 2 sugars, right? In Tim Hortons language. Right? Instead it goes, you know what? I'm gonna stop by at Starbucks and I'll try the mochaccino, whatever.
Or better yet, tell the barista, surprise me.
I love going to a restaurant and you like to order. What's your favorite dish? Or you know what? You're right. I've done it before. Surprise me. And you literally see their eyes and head shaking. Like, what are you talking about? No, you go to the chef. Let you know we got no allergies. Made it very clear. Surprise us. That we're here for an experience and we want to enjoy your finest.
Definitely.
So wow. So trying something new every day is like literally a magic formula to break out the monotonous, out of the routine, out of the rut of life.
For sure. Like, why do people go on vacation? Why do people all of a sudden go, hey, we're going to go for a hike? Because they need that jolt. They need a change. Okay, so if you can't do one new thing a day, then you don't have to. Maybe one every 2 days.
Okay.
One every 3 days. One every week.
Right.
It's no different than you doing one video a day. If you can, then you do one every 2 days, one every week, whatever. But as long as you're consistent on it.
Yeah.
Right? My wife and I, we had this thing where we go, okay, every single week we're going to try one restaurant that's different.
Oh.
That we haven't been to before. And we did that for a long period of time. Not only did we try different types of cuisine, different restaurants, we actually gone to different areas of the city and go, wow, this is neat. We haven't been here before. And you just try something different all the time. And it gives yourself that conversational piece. If it didn't go the way you planned, then guess what? You have a story that you can share with somebody else, whether it's ridiculous or not. You have something to share. It's a conversational piece.
But by trying a new restaurant that there's a possible I'm not going to like it. I'm setting myself for failure. It can end up being terrible.
Well, then don't go in with that mindset. Hey, if you like Japanese food, okay, how many Japanese restaurants are there in Edmonton? If you like Vietnamese noodles, how many different Vietnamese places? Korean food, there's tons of these restaurants going on. You don't have to go to the same one. And you might go, wow, this Vietnamese restaurant has the best pho, but not as good as this one. And then if anybody asks you, hey, do you have any great recommendations? He goes, yes, you could go to, these are my top 3.
Not one.
You actually have suggestions to give them, not going, oh, this is it, right? Because let me ask you this: if you were to, let's say, remodel your house or give a new roofing to your property, right? Do you want 1 quote or do you want 3 quotes? Do you want 1 recommendation or 3 recommendations?
Well, definitely 3 because I can compare. Well, first of all, what's their quality like? How professional they are, and of course, how much are they?
Exactly. So if somebody comes up to you and goes, well, here are 3 great recommendations, talk to all 3 of them, see which one's the best fit for you. You'll probably have a better time with that than a person, this is your only choice. You take it or leave it, because that's the one I used. Right? It's like restaurants. You want a few more options. You want to have that experience of choosing which one you want to try.
And it's cool because you're saying, giving the person this many options, it almost makes you as a subject matter expert in that.
But indirectly, if you start trying different things at that scale, you're all of a sudden priming your mind and your brain to try different things outside of just restaurants or the roads or cars or whatever it is. You might start going, I might look at this real estate course. I might listen to this podcast that I would never listen to. But all of a sudden they're talking about this thing that has some kind of interest. So you start trying new things outside of stuff that you're actually kind of comfortable with, and you expand that comfort zone, and you start allowing more opportunities to come into your sphere of influence. And then all of a sudden you go, hey, there's an opportunity. Hey, there's an opportunity. Hey, there's an opportunity. that was always there, but you were not tuned into the same frequency. But now you are. If you just start trying things each and every single day.
It's kind of like there's this one guy earlier this week says there's a really amazing speaker coming in September in Edmonton. He says, Morris, I recommend you take the day off and go there. Well, yeah, you recommended me that. So yeah, yes, I'm going there, right? Right. And yeah, you're right. Have you ever seen the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
Yes, I have.
Love it. A gentleman 3 years ago told me, Morris, watch this movie. Okay. And he was a life coach. He said, okay, that's my homework for the week. I did it. Next week, met him and he goes, okay, Morris, here's your homework for this week. Watch a movie again. And I did. And what it brought to me was have that open mind to try different things. Oh, I'm at a friend's place. I'm at this one place and there's a guy on a tractor cutting grass. Can I try cutting the grass with the tractor? Sure. Why want to do labor work? No, it's tractor. It's something new, right? Hey, can I try this paddleboard? Can I try this jet ski? Can I try? And now I have all these great memories. And what I find is with those great memories, I feel like I have a greater purpose in life. I feel like I have a greater achievement.
You got more tools in your toolbox.
Yeah.
Right? You never know. If you're on Amazing Race one day and they go, you have to mow this lawn with a tractor, you go, no problem, I got it.
I can land that plane. I played Microsoft Flight Simulator.
But it's funny how you mentioned the movie Yes Man.
Yeah.
There's another movie called, I think, Yes Day or something like that. Right?
Yes.
It's about a family who the parents
Love
have to
it.
say yes for one day or something. Have you ever saw a movie called No Day? Or No Man?
No.
That wasn't the president, at least.
No.
Right? And the thing is, both these movies are humorous comedy movies.
Wow.
And at the end, what's the lesson? The lesson is the more yes you say, the more things you experience, and the more opportunities you get, and the more fun you have in your life, the more things you learn.
I like this. Oh, and before I mention this one part, have you ever heard of this one movie they're making up called Constipation?
Is this a joke?
It hasn't came out yet. No. Right? But what I'm hearing is tying to the whole theme of humor by saying that yes to the opportunity, to have that open mindset. You know what? I'm going to try that restaurant. You know, I'm going to try going there to that beach or this. And now you feel, more accomplished. You feel like you achieved more and you can laugh more or, oh God, honey, we're not going to that restaurant again, right? I'm surprised the fire department put the fire out so quick. Right? No, I really appreciate all your gold nuggets. Right? Any final thoughts you would love to share?
Final thoughts? Listen to this guy. I mean, tune into his videos, tune into his stories, and just listen to what he has to share. He is one of the most entertaining speakers I've seen, and lots of great energy. And guess what? When he speaks, people remember those things because he has the energy, because he has the stories and the humor. So it goes a long, long way. Something everybody can learn from. So great job. Congratulations on everything that you're doing.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this.
Thank you so much. And I'll say one thing and then I'll give the joke here. When I was in high school, I took television arts. And the teacher asked everybody this question. Can you guys tell me the movie or the commercial that you really like? Oh yeah, this commercial, that commercial, this commercial. Can all of you tell us a commercial that you thought was terrible? Oh yeah, this commercial, this commercial, this commercial, this commercial, this commercial. Can anybody tell me a commercial that was kind of like, eh? Cricket, cricket, cricket. So yeah, by showing that energy, by pulling your full on the game there, by being there, you create that impact where people can remember, because people remember by emotion. And speaking of emotion, I got a joke for you.
Okay,
right?
shoot.
And he's kind of like, my mentor, a guy I respect and highly honor. So you're going to lose all respect when you hear this joke here. Okay, you get a couple guys wearing ties, right? And we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna have a race. We're gonna grab your tie, roll it up. I'm gonna say, on your mark, get set, go, and let go to see who unravels first to win.
Mhm.
Okay, ready? On your mark, get set, go. Who won? It was a tie!
Nicely done.
I know it was a bad joke, but Fong, I thank you so much. You are truly amazing. I really thank you for the knowledge and helping me to do these videos, to help me to, you know what, to make a difference in life. And I want to tell you this quick little note here. I know I can go forever here because you're so amazing. But I just want to let you know what you did has impacted me. Less than a week after I started creating these daily videos, I had a gentleman called me. Says, Morris, thank you for putting your daily videos. I'm in a dark place right now. And I found your videos uplifting, motivational, right? It's funny. And again, it's like you said, it gets you out of that rut. It gives you that, light. You feel lighter. And because of you, I'm seeing that happening.
Mhm.
And, so I got to tell you this funny story here quickly. At my one work, right, there's a multi-stall bathroom.
Okay.
And while someone was in the toilet, another person goes, wait a minute, that sounds like Morris's voice. He's listening to Morris's YouTube channel. So here we are, we're laughing at that, right? So, Fong Chua, thank you so much.
Awesome.
You have been really amazing.
Well, thank you.
Make sure to click, like, share, and subscribe, and also click on his link. You got to get in touch with him. It will forever change your life. Thank you, everyone, and see you later.